Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my humble, windy home here in Livingston, Montana. Now, right off the get-go, I'm going to have to apologize if there's a bunch of background noise, whistling, rumbling, and all that kind of stuff, because the wind right outside this window here is blowing about 40 miles an hour, and this condenser mic of mine is picking the noise up, and it's driving me nuts. It really is, you know. Okay, but besides that, let's get on with it here on Burning Daylight. What I'm here to talk about is my everyday carry, my EDC, when it comes to pocket knives. I carry a folder. I've already done reviews on this particular knife here, but I just want to make everybody aware of the fact that Columbia River Knives and Tools makes 3 models. They're the exact same knife, except for they just put different materials in. That's the main thing. But I'll show you a knife here. I bought this when they first hit the market, and I got it off of Amazon, and I'm not sure if they make this little guy or not. You understand? Because this is it's not a lot smaller, but it's smaller than this. They have 3 models of these guys right here, and they're all the same except for the materials are different. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand there. This little guy right here, if you can find one, fine. I didn't see one on, Columbia River Knives and Tools website. I didn't check Amazon, but you might want to check if you're interested in this little guy right here. The difference is this guy right here doesn't have a flipper blade. These bigger Pilars have a flipper blade. So I'm not sure if Columbia River Knives and Tools is building this little guy. Okay, I just wanted to tell you that. All right. Now, I'm not going to talk too much about this because this is not my everyday carry. I just leave it on my table and use it for opening. This is my package opener. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Okay, this is the guy I carry in my pocket right here. This is the most expensive Pilar that they have. Basically, they've got this at $50. The next one goes the model that's very similar to this, only different materials, is $40, and then the one on down the trail from that is $35. But I'm not going to get into that, or I'll be here all day. Okay. I've been packing this for quite a while, and the only doggone thing that I've noticed that you'll scratch it up a little bit if you pack this next to, say, a Leatherman that clips in your pocket or something. Like where was I noticing that this thing was a little dinged up? Yeah, right in there. I don't know if you can see that because I've got a sidekick that rides against it. But other than that, this thing is strong. The blade doesn't wobble. It stays real sharp and all that kind of stuff. And I highly recommend it. This is a $50 knife because these folders can get real expensive. Trust me. I mean, Benchmade's got folders that run up over $200, and I just can't see spending that kind of money when you can get a folder like this that cuts real well, that's built real well, it's made out of good material and all that for a $50 bill. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay, the statistics, and this just came right off of Columbia River Knives and Tools website, but this is what this is all about. They call this a Pilar Large Black with D2 blade steel. D2 tool steel is really what they should be saying. The blade length on this guy right in here is 2.67 inches, okay? And the edge right here, they're calling it a plain edge. There's no serrate. The blade steel, which is pretty good in this $50 class, is D2 tool steel. That's the point here. And the blade finish it's oxidized. They just call it oxide, okay? The blade thickness up here on this spine is 0.15 inches. Okay? The overall length of this guy right here from here to here, I measured all this stuff too, by the way, is 6.69 inches. 6.69 inches. Closed, this guy is 4 inches. Okay? And of course you can see it's got a clip, pocket clip right there. Oh, before I forget, you can flip this pocket clip and put it on the other end. I would have forgot that, The weight on this guy is 3.80 ounces. All right? 3.80 ounces. Okay, now this handle configuration here is kind of weird. It's stainless steel on this side right here where the clip's at, but on this other side over here it's G10. Believe it or not. Why they did that, I have no idea, but it's holding up real well and whatnot have you. Okay, the way this knife locks up, right here, it's got a frame lock, if you can see that, right there. See what I mean? It's not a liner lock, it's a frame lock, okay? And it's also got flipper opening. Attached to the blade is that little nub right there, which allows you to do that, This knife is not quite broke in, and I'm not very good at that flipping business, but you see what I'm getting at. All you have to do is whammy down on that, and it's supposed to flip open, I'm not really into all that switchblade quickie crap, that all these guys get into, I don't care. Most of the time I just open up a knife just the way you're supposed to open it up. Okay, and the price is $50. And like I say, they got a model that's $40 and they got a model that's $35. You might be able to go to Amazon or something and get them even cheaper than that, but, and the steel that was in that other knife that I just showed you, this guy right here, is not D2, but it's stainless steel. It's 8CR14 MOV, okay? And like I say, this little tiny guy right here, I don't know if you can find one because I jumped on this particular design, this particular Pilar, right when they hit the market. And Pilar, where that name comes from, Pilar, believe it or not, Pilar was the name of Ernest Hemingway's boat. I think he had a real nice sailboat or something, and he called it the Pilar. So I don't know, the Columbia River Knives and Tools decided to, name this series of knives after Ernest Hemingway's boat. And that's really all I've got to say. I'm recommending these knives right here. You can see it's got a real good cutting edge. It holds an edge real well. If you don't want to spend a lot of money, like, $250 or whatever have you, just take a $50 bill and get this guy right here. And no, I don't work for Columbia River Knives and Tools. I don't work for anybody. I don't do ads on my channel here. I don't ask for money. I don't do the Patreon thing. I don't even ask people to give me thumbs up, thumbs down. I just do this for the heck of it. YouTube is a hobby for me because I'm retired, okay? Got to do something in my old age. But there you are. This is the black version. I consider this the best version because I like that D2 tool steel. So this is what I carry for my EDC, my everyday carry. So there you are. And thank you very much for your attention, and I hope the wind didn't drive you nuts like it did me, because I had to stop and start this video so many times that I'm just about ready to drink me some whiskey. I'm just kidding. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to have a nice day. Take it easy. We shall see you on down the trail. And adios, my friends. And I got to get out of here. Goodbye.